Joining this PAC has probably saved my life. It has been amazing.
So as you can see here, I've got the PAC t-shirt on. That stands for Peer Action Collective. It's a nationwide project looking at tackling youth violence across the country. So the P in PAC stands for peer. By this we mean the project is focused on working for young people, and it's also run by young people. We're looking at focusing on youth violence, so we've got young people going out and trying to help solve the problem.
It's funded by Co-op and the Youth Endowment Fund, and there's been delivery partners all over England and Wales.
Right, so the plan is we're going to head down toward the bottom. You can see the mega zip wire. We're all going to have a go on the mega zip wire first for a little warm up, ready for the high ropes.
We are now at the River Dart Country Park, and we're here for 2 days at the very end of this Peer Action Collective project to celebrate the young people, to spend some time together and to think about what we've learnt together, what individually we've learnt, and to think about how, if we were going to do something like this again, what it could look like, and to hear from the peer researchers about how they would shape and change that for another time.
As opposed to sort of orthodox methods of research, I feel peer-to-peer research, it's completely different because it's getting the information direct from young people in a way that maybe like a formal researcher couldn't, because they're not getting that authenticity.
A young person is more likely to believe another young person. I understand what they go through. I see it. I'm the same person as they are.
I felt like I got a level of respect that a lot of the other youth support workers didn't actually get because they were older. These young people seemed to be able to relate to me, and so they allowed me to get on their level and sort of understand them a bit better, which really, really helped the project overall.
Basically, we're making a timeline from September 2021, so that's where mostly everyone started, up to now. We're trying to remember everything that we've done from that all the way up to now.
Going into it, I was very unsure. I didn't know what it was, but then I thought it was more, they give us the work and we do it, but it's our decision, it's whatever we want to do, it's what we think will help, and that has been good.
April and May it's not been put on there. Definitely missed April and May out by accident. We didn't write it by accident.
Well, I think there's successes in different levels, really. So the peer researchers also recruited a huge number of change makers. So particularly in the social action phase, they recruited 180 change makers across the Southwest who were also taking part in the social action and planning the social action. So a huge number of young people have been engaged in this project. But I think particularly we're celebrating over this couple of days the peer researchers themselves and the investment and the time that they've put into this over the last 18 months, and how they've grown and changed and just really taken up the opportunity and really run with it.
So that was the first time for me in the project that I was really forced out of my comfort zone. Being involved in PAC has literally opened up a whole career path for me. Before working for this project, I didn't even know what youth work was. I had no experience of it, and I had no idea it was a career path that I'd potentially be good at. It has allowed me to create many different relationships across the country. I've met people that I would never, ever, ever have come across with in normal everyday life, and it has allowed me to develop skills which would just be useful for life in general.
Because of PAC, I'm now studying to be a youth worker, and I'm more interested in the research side of things. It's made me have loads of strong beliefs and passions to do with violence, young people, and the systems surrounding young people. It's taught me that my passion is young people.
Everyone put their hands up.
It's been very, very rewarding personally for me.
A bit different to yesterday.
I lost someone quite close to me due to knife violence, and it's been a bit of like redemption for him, knowing that there is people doing stuff and not everyone, like, people are not just ignoring it and people are doing something about it. You learn a lot of important life skills that you wouldn't have learnt without doing it. I have changed so much.
That's us, thank you. Oh,